You're live. All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is 4 o'clock. You are on the Quarantine Network. That means it's Paint Party USA time. That's what that means. We're doing it live, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are officially brought to you by Califino Tequila. Califino.com, 25% off using the discount code PPUSA. So check that out. I mean, yeah. It's in the copy up above.
Oh, right.
So yeah, check that out.
Discount code. So
discount code. They're offering free delivery in certain parts of San Diego. So I'm not exactly, there's stipulations on that. Check into that.
It's most likely where you live.
They are awesome. I've been working my way through quality stuff. We want to also thank the Quarantine Network. They're putting out some amazing content. They have a special guest tonight, actually. Where is this? I wrote it down? Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Those were yesterday.
I got the other ones. Here we go, guys. New notes. We got new notes. Sammy, I'm going to say the name wrong. Sammy Obeid from the hit Netflix series 100 Humans. A great show to binge watch while you're quarantined. So check that out. That's going to be at 8 o'clock tonight on the Quarantine Network. And you're going to be able to interact with him and see all that stuff. So check that out. We want to, again, thank Califino, Califino.com.
Califino.
Thank you all very much for sending us some tips. We had some awesome generosity coming through. Everyone is struggling right now. A lot of people are not working.
Yeah.
We have a link above if you want to send us something on Venmo or PayPal. And, oh, I also, you know what? I forgot the most important part. I wanted to introduce my lovely wife, Karissa, my partner in life and partner in quarantine. She's going to be teaching today. I'm Devin. I'm your co-host. This is Paint Party USA.
Yeah,
so let's get started. Last time we had a really cool project. We had some amazing things sent in from our viewers. So thank you all for contributing.
Cards.
We've got a page, Paint Party USA. Send us pictures of what you've done.
Yes.
We made greeting cards. They were awesome. They turned out really cool. So thank you all for sending those in. And we again wanted to touch on one thing. There's a lot. This is now going on. We're about to go into week 4, if you're in California, of isolation, quarantine, work stoppage. It's tough. I'm going a little crazy. I know she's definitely going a little crazy. We're dealing with it together, but it's tough. So reach out to people. Seek a network of help. We're here to help people. There's people here for you. It's tough. It's a lot of people in bad situations, so don't want to bum anybody out. And we did also want to touch on one thing real quick. We had a friend of Karissa, a coworker of hers, that contracted COVID-19, and she's not doing well. We don't want to go into too much detail, but we just want to say that this is serious. She's a young lady in her early 30s, no medical problems, so take this very seriously, guys. It's not a myth. It's not a joke. You need to stay home. We need to get this done. Be safe. So thank you all very much. Couple comments from our viewers. As always, Mr. Mortimer Vulcan. We want to thank you very much, all the way from Reykjavik, Iceland.
Thanks, Mortimer.
Nice try on sending us the greeting card. I'm not going to give you an address for the bunker. Stop asking where we are. We are somewhere in greater San Diego. That's all you need to know. I'm not going to tell you.
You can send us, a Facebook image of your greeting card if
well,
it's appropriate.
that I actually didn't have the heart to show it to you. Oh. And he did send it, and it was very inappropriate.
Okay, then.
The folding of the construction paper, admirable. However, the content, not appropriate.
Okay.
So thank you for the enthusiasm.
I guess the posts have to be G-rated, family-friendly.
We want to thank all our viewers. Matt, I am still married. She's still here. She'll probably leave me as soon as the quarantine is over. But for now, she's playing it safe.
Pretty much locked
because I have supplies. So coming up, we've got some cool stuff coming up. We're making more crafts. We are making more paintings. We got some demos. As promised, coming up soon, I am going to demonstrate the correct way to hold a cat. It is raining here in San Diego, and our cat is being a little frisky today, so I will demonstrate later. But meanwhile, getting back to the cat, during our free time, I've had a little enthusiasm to conduct a series of experiments regarding the cat's intellectual capabilities. Got a full set of data here, and after perusing it, I can tell you, although we very much love our cat,
he's all right,
and maybe we might even love him more after this quarantine, the data is here and doesn't lie. It's a dumb animal. He's a stupid animal. So we love him. You know, he's in good hands, but he's not. The data doesn't lie. I mean, it's all here.
Data don't lie.
So that's what I've been doing on my free time.
Right, well,
let us know what you guys have been doing. We're going to get started with the painting. We got to get going here. So anyway, real quick, let us know what you guys have been up to during the quarantine. Let us know what you're watching. Thank you for being here for us. Karissa's going to get started on this painting. If you want a tip, there's a link above.
I just want to do the background, and then you can keep talking.
All right. Well, I have a lot of things to talk about this cat here.
So you can keep talking while I demonstrate how to do our background. First today, guys, welcome. I just want to tell you what you need real quick. Pair of gloves. I have acrylic paint, red, yellow, blue, and white. Brushes are optional, and you need a canvas and hopefully a little rag so you can wipe off your hands in between. You don't need gloves. You can get messy with just your hands. It's totally fine. Just make sure you have a paper towel or a rag. We're going to start by just painting our whole background. I made a shade of light blue. You can make any color you like. This is a springtime painting in lieu of Easter coming this week. I know our week doesn't look very promising with spring flowers, but with April showers comes what?
Spring flowers.
Mayflowers.
Mayflowers.
Okay, close enough.
Yeah.
So no brushes needed. We're just gonna mix a little white blue. You can kind of pick up with your finger or two fingers. I'm gonna start with mostly white, big pile of white, and then just a little half scoop of blue. So this is a nice pale spring blue sky. Right. I like the applause one better.
We're working it out.
You're doing the whole thing. It doesn't matter what direction, really. You can add texture. It can be smooth. It's up to you what you want this to look like. But the main thing is you want the whole background covered with paint. So you can smooth over on the edges.
That sounds like a different kind of site.
What kind of site does that sound like? Oh, that sounds like Bob Ross's Chipmunks.
Bob Ross, everybody. A great way to spend the quarantine.
That's right. He'll teach you more than I ever knew.
Well, I don't know about that. You've got a lot to teach. You're an amazing artist.
Well, he does have really good jokes, though. Okay, so as you can see, it's just kind of messy. You're just applying paint. It's kind of making a scrubbing noise if you're using canvas. If you're using a piece of paper, this will work too.
Hey, Debbie, want to send you some love real quick. Everybody, hope everybody in the family is safe, and we love you. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Let us know, everybody, what you have to work with. We've mentioned this before. We have supplies here because that's what we stock the bunker with. We don't have any food or water, but we got plenty of our supplies. Let us know what you have. We know everybody doesn't have
We have hot tea.
Colored paints and brushes and all this stuff. We did one with Q-tips the other day. If someone has something that you've been wondering how to do something with, just let us know. Paint Party USA page. Reach out to us. We've got some amazing stuff coming through. We're going to figure out a way to send to show you some of the pictures of the stuff everyone's been doing.
We're going to compile some stuff in a little gallery so you can see, because there's been really
for
good
now,
stuff.
if you go on to the Paint Party USA, you can kind of see through some of the comments and stuff.
Well, yeah,
some really
plus,
cool stuff.
If you don't have paint right now and you seek out to get some, I recommend just shopping on Michael's. They'll send it to your home, and you can always come back and watch these videos later on our Paint Party USA Facebook page.
That is correct.
So you can pause that stuff and come back to it. So generally we would give some dry time. You can get a hair dryer in this meantime. However, this painting, it's really thick paint, and we're gonna overlay for these flowers. And I didn't really wait any time in between, but if you wanna have a shot with Devin in the meantime, cheers to you.
We're gonna do a quality Calafino Blanco.
That's my
smooth
favorite,
and silky. A very fine quality product. Once again, we want to thank them. They've been very generous to us, and they are offering 25% off using the discount code PPUSA at checkout.
That's right.
So check them out.
We're gonna need a home
thank
order
you,
pretty
Calafino.
soon. I feel like there's only one bottle left here.
There's been a lot of evaporation happening. So
I don't know if that's true.
a lot of the other people in the bunker.
There's no one else here, and I don't drink much.
Mitch the cat.
Mitch did it.
We'll blame Mitch.
Well, shall we press on?
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Time for some flowers
This
and some silver.
The flowers I did, they're like tall and more reedy, kind of abstract. You can make any kind of flowers, any kind of colors. I wanted it to be spring-like, so I added a bunch of different colors. If you don't like a lot of color, you can have them be all yellow or yellow and pale yellow or all pinks. It's up to you. It's your garden. The next thing we're going to do is mix some dark green, and they're going to be for the leaves and the stems of the flowers. I'm not using a brush, so I will show you how to mix a darker green by just using your finger. So dark green is 3 colors. It's mostly blue with a tiny half little scoop of yellow and a tiny bit of red. The red is weird. It's going to darken the color and kind of make it more of a neutral green instead of it being like real cartoony green. So I would start with probably 2 big scoops of blue with your fingers, maybe even a third, just so you have a nice thick amount of paint to dab on top. A scoop of yellow added, and then a little finger of red, and stir that together.
Next time I do that, I'll have a reason for doing it. I'm just,
You never know when it's coming.
So the sound effects thing, so everyone knows what's happening, it's a little iffy, and I'm not familiar with all the sound effects, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't, so. Anyway.
I feel like your timing is impeccable.
I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
Before we do any more sounds, I'm going to show these fine folks how to make these reeds and leaves and stems. So I'm going to make this plant kind of come up from the corner here on the edge. I'm using my 2 fingers. They're really coated with dark green. And I'm just going to kind of show you the motion of this plant. I like that it's kind of curved a little bit. Your blue underneath is wet, so obviously you got to really cake the dark green on top. If your fingers get too loaded up with paint, just stop, wipe them on the paper towel or your rag, and then start over and dip back into your paint. You're getting 3D. I mean, I'm working almost flat here instead of on an easel, so my paint doesn't run or slide down. I hope you can figure out and do the same. Maybe have something underneath you on the table so you're not trashing the place.
Thanks to all our regular viewers for tuning in. Almost too many to call out at this point.
Woo! You're so popular, Devin.
And if Nana is watching, we love you very much.
Yes.
We're still working on the comments part, but we know you're watching and we love you. Greetings in Arizona.
This painting is actually named Nana's Garden, so hopefully you're tuned in. Okay, so I am just really glistening this paint and caking it on here. If you want a little added highlight, you can pick up just some yellow on your finger and add in a little streaks of some yellow just for a new texture. But other than that, you're still going to see the light blue showing through. That's good. It's supposed to look like that, and it's just abstract. It's real streaky, real messy. Doesn't this look messy?
It looks messy, but it looks good. It looks like a plant. Plants are messy.
Well, paintings of plants are more messy, but cool. So I'm just gonna rub my, paint off my gloves here the best I can. How we doing so far? Is anybody following along? Comment to us if you are. I like this one. I had a lot of good feedback. I think because spring's right around the corner, or trying to be. What's the weather like in your neighborhood today?
It's not so nice here. Full disclosure.
Cold and rainy for the next few days, but
yeah.
We'll take it. We need it so these spring flowers can bloom.
Quick question too, if anybody, I want to let you know, I want to ask if anyone tuned in to the Quarantine Network dance party with DJ Mancat on Saturday. I was there briefly, had a bunch of other stuff going on, so I couldn't stop in for too long. But it was awesome.
Did you bust a move?
I was, I made an appearance, but it was awesome. It's hopefully going to happen again. So hit up Bo or the Quarantine Network. Let him know you had a good time. I think it's still on there if you want to watch it.
Cool.
Bo's an awesome DJ. He DJ'd our wedding.
Yes.
And
he's the inventor of the quarantine.
he's one of the guys that brought us into this lovely mix of amazing people doing amazing things.
What did you do?
What have you done, Bo?
Just kidding. Thank you. We appreciate it. And we want to be here for you and for your entertainment. Because what the heck else are we going to do?
That's right.
Okay, are we ready to make some flowers? They're really simple. Anybody can do this. I think I did light pink, orange, and purple flowers. Again, you can make any color combos. If you want them all in the same color genre, you can make a dark blue one, go into light blue. However, our background is light blue, so those might not show up right. But you know what I mean. Like if you want red and light pink, those are kind of the same color genre is what I mean. I'm gonna make a multicolor. So I'm gonna first start with pink, which is red and white. I'm gonna scoop some red with my finger, some white. So it's nice, kind of lighter, rosy color pink. Perfect. And this is just finger painting, so I'm going to really make sure there's enough paint on my finger, really load it up. And what you're gonna do is a dabbing texture. You'll start at the bottom of the flower and kind of work your way up. They're a little bit like cone-shaped flowers or more long instead of circular. So you can start down in your plant, on the leaves. Now just know you're working already on one or two wet layers of paint. So in order for this paint to stick, it has to be a good amount. So I'm literally caking it on.
Brian's making jokes on here, everybody.
Keep them G-rated.
Again, thanks, Brian, for helping us out on some earlier episodes with some of our technical work. You did an amazing job. We are now, even though we try to respect social distancing, the reality is, we're locked down. Lock yourselves down, everybody. Limit your exposure. If you need to get supplies,
only way to stop the spread.
Get a bunch. Don't go often. Get a bunch and send one person. Oh my God, we ran out of paint. This is live. Oh my. Unprecedented, everybody. We're doing it live.
Yesterday's paint still. It was still alive, kind of.
The live audience is not happy about it.
All right. Hold your horses.
They're back on board. They're back on board.
Okay.
You tuned them. You got them.
Okay. Sometimes you run out of paint, and that's just a part of life, you know? Okay, there we go. Ooh, they can go all different directions. Have fun. Enjoy. Okay, so I think that's enough pink. My next color, after you wipe off your gloves or your fingers, get them nice and clean, I'm going to mix pale yellow, which is white and yellow mixed. So you're going to start with a new semi-clean finger. White, some yellow. That's a nice spring yellow. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing in some new areas here. So, ooh, it looks cool when you swirl over some of your other colors. You'll see once you topple over them. This painting also is going to have a splatter technique at the end, which I'll get to in a little bit, but you will need to make sure that when you do lay this flat, you do have a towel or something you don't care about, a blanket or a sheet underneath it, so paint, when it goes flying, it doesn't get all over your nice rug.
That's what she said.
Okay. Okay, I think I actually have orange and purple in here, so I'm going to make a couple more colors. You can make whatever colors you like. Some orange is easy. I'm going to use some red and yellow. I just like a lot of color, so we're going to have multi here.
We had some technical difficulties.
Do we have technical difficulties?
That's where all the tequila went. I spilled it all.
Oh, Devin. This is why we can't have nice things. Please send help and more tequila.
Send more tequila. Because
right.
That's what I need.
Nice orange.
That's a nice orange flower.
It's messy, but you know, this whole painting is going to get real messy with the splattering here in a minute. But it's fun. I love splatter paint.
We'll put this on the far side.
You just got to be careful with yourself and your friends. Couple little orange ones.
That's what she said.
Yes, that is what she said.
All right, again, coming up soon, folks. More arts and crafts. I will demonstrate the correct way to hold a cat. There's been a lot of questions. People think that there's a wrong way to do it. There absolutely is a wrong way. 100%. I will show you the right way. And hopefully that you can start doing this in your life. It makes everything so much easier. And you can teach your cat to take a hold very well.
Sure.
And it's an awesome project. So we're going to have that coming up, guest starring Mitch. And that'll be soon.
Mitch the cat. Oh. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, and I'm
Sorry,
not going to drug
you're
him.
getting dragged into this.
We made
Family
jokes
affair.
earlier. We made jokes about drugging the cat, and that's definitely, you know, not a.
That's
we're not going to
funny.
do that.
That's not a
just
funny
need to-
joke.
today he's just a little riled up, so Mitch is not going to be here soon, though. Thanks, Brian. We appreciate that. Shout out to everyone watching live. So many awesome friends. Thank
whoa,
you
where'd
all.
that blue come from?
We've got family. Oh, heyo.
Well, you know, since we're gonna splatter this whole thing anyways,
That's why, you know.
you're not gonna necessarily notice. But be careful. Ooh.
Hey, it
We'll just
happens.
bleach it.
We'll wipe
bleach
it down.
tonight.
We'll wipe it down.
Hey, another thing is, if you're not making a mess, you're not having fun. That's my motto. I have paint on everything I own, so yeah.
That's
It's
right.
very welcomed in this house.
We want to thank everybody that has sent us some tips, whatever you want to call it, through the Venmo or PayPal apps. Those are so appreciated.
It really is.
We're all
It's-
hurting right now,
it's
so
so
we don't
not
expect
necessary, but
anything. Yeah.
It is very appreciated.
It means a lot.
So thank you.
Anything from $1. We've got some larger ones. We don't want to call everybody out, but thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Right.
Everyone is struggling right now. We have both been out of work for a while as a bartender, former bartender, and a art instructor that teaches mostly at bars and restaurants.
Right.
We have been quarantined and sitting around and out of work, and thanks to the Quarantine Network for bringing us on to be a part of this.
But
This has
we're
been really
looking
fun.
for
and-
fun, creative ways to stay busy, such as this and keeping you entertained.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
yeah. How are we doing on our time frame? Whoa.
We got like 10
Wow.
minutes left. We're actually running strong.
Okay. Well,
I can
let's do our
start going
splatter.
through some of the cat data.
Well, let's do our splatter and then we can run through cat data. Or you can do it while we're doing this.
Yeah, let's go with the splatter real quick.
Okay,
but
splatter.
I'm gonna find
so
which test
I want
I
you
wanna
to
talk
move your
about here.
computer. Okay, look out for what's near your stuff because this stuff likes to fly, which I mean the paint likes
Okay,
to fly.
computer.
We're splattering. So for the splattering, I know I said you didn't really need a brush. If you have a toothbrush that you don't like anymore, you can use that. Any kind of a stick would work. What else? You could probably just throw it on with your fingers, but you would really have to get the paint wet, and it really does make a mess that way.
Get creative, people. I'm sure you can find something to splatter paint
splatter
with.
it. The trick for
You
splattering
want some kind
is
of floppy.
something. We're gonna dilute the paint with some water, and then we're gonna fling it at the canvas. So Pickle Rick, take a hike.
Pickle Rick.
He's got to move, or he's gonna be splattered. So I'm gonna dilute some white paint because I like the white. It makes it look more whimsical. And I'm using a brush for this. I am sorry I told you you didn't necessarily need one. You probably don't. Again, you can get creative.
Get creative.
But the trick is diluting the paint so it's wet enough to fling. And you can either just kind of slap your brush in the air, or I'm going to do the tapping method.
You ain't joking.
I'm going to move this up so I don't get this everywhere.
Splatter it.
Splattering. The best.
I can still see comments from below.
Okay, ready? Woo! It's a party. It can go everywhere.
Paint Party USA.
This is really what a paint party is all about right here. You can kind of hear the tapping I'm making. I'm kind of hitting it with force. Not kind of, I am hitting it with force. Kind of looks like rain, which is appropriate for today. What's that?
That's a punch.
Is that the punch?
That's literally called
Is that
punch.
what you're supposed to be doing to your brush?
Just real quick in here, Orlando.
Okay, so I think that's enough white. You can do more if you like. The next color I'm going to do is blue. And I'm just diluting some blue paint by adding water to it. And I'm going to fling some blue on here.
Never gonna get old, folks. She wants to kill me.
I do.
Going on week
kill.
4.
Must kill.
Week 4. Woke up.
Can I give you some whiskers?
Give me some whiskers.
Really? Aww.
Oh, is this wash? This is permanent.
Aww.
You just gotta let your wife do what she wants when you're
He's
quarantined
such a
together.
cute little kitty cat.
Here we go, folks.
Okay, so for splattering, whoa. Is it a stopwatch going on? We got a stopwatch going on.
We've got 5 minutes left, though, just so you know. Heads up.
Do we want to add more colors? I only did blue and white in here, but why not? We've got more time.
What's this one?
So maybe some light pink would look cool. Oh my god.
I don't even know what that was supposed to be.
I'm scared.
This one says female tennis. I'm going to try it out.
A female tennis?
It just says female tennis.
Interesting. I guess that sounds like one of the
That sounds like
sisters.
power.
Whoa.
Wait,
Gonna make that
Calafino Tequila, everybody. Use discount code PPUSA at checkout. 25% off. Delicious tequila.
Delicious tequila.
I must have spilled some more.
I'm just dabbing on some white for the highlight. I don't know. Why not? It's really kind of messy, but I'm pretty sure from far away it's like a Picasso, you know? I like it.
There was an Italian guy's voice on here.
I feel like the spring has sprung here. So you can have as little or none of that as you like. If you want to keep adding splatter, it's just going to add a different cool effect to your painting.
Real quick, is it done though?
Is it ever done?
Would you say this painting right now is done?
I don't know. I can't answer that, Devin.
For now though, just is it time for...
I guess we can say we're done.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We're done.
We would like to officially present to you Spring Flowers by Karissa.
Spring flowers. Oh, spring splatter. Spring splatter is what the name is. Okay, cool.
All right,
Well,
so please send us your pictures. We want to see how this turned out for everybody. We were very excited to see the last projects coming through.
Yes.
The masks have been
Please
awesome.
send us.
Obviously, if you guys are online, you've seen the whole mask project has taken on its own thing.
Yep.
CDC has changed guidelines. That is a fluid and dynamic story. Stay tuned on that. Be aware of the science
should be
behind
wearing
it, but
masks.
wear a mask. You're supposed to wear a mask now.
It's something.
So if you want to learn how to make one, check out our page, and you can see a couple videos back. We made one, and we'll show you how to do it. And they turned out awesome.
To follow along,
And I wore mine today, and it was amazing.
Yeah, they're
Very
good for
cool.
grocery stores.
Yeah, so thank you to Sweet Kate for helping us with that.
Thanks, Sweet Kate.
You are a talented lady, and you do awesome things. Rio Bikinis on Instagram.
Rio
Little
Bikinis,
shout out,
yeah.
Real, but just spelled real.
She's also making
And-
face masks for $5. If anybody wants one, just let us know,
Let
and
it-
we'll get you in
Yeah,
contact with
connect
her.
with Kate.
Connect with Kate.
We also want to sincerely thank the Quarantine Network. They are doing
Thank you,
awesome
Quarantine
things.
Network.
There is a teacher on in the
We'd be
mornings doing
nowhere without you.
homeschooling.
Yes.
There is dance lessons.
Get your
There
kids
is
into
music.
school, guys.
There is a live interview tonight with a Netflix star.
We're going to be
So
watching
the
that.
Quarantine Network, guys, this is no joke.
Tune in
So,
if you haven't.
I want
Share
you
it
to
with your
think-
friends.
My lovely wife, my partner in life, my sweet, sweet Karissa. We're hanging on together in the bunker, and I know you all are hanging on together too. It's getting crazy. It's getting real. So stay safe, stay
And
sane.
stay home.
Stay home. Don't go out. Don't
Really
take
tough.
unnecessary risks.
We know.
We also want to thank Calafino. Calafino.com.
Jalapeno.
A fine product. And you know what?
Hey,
Since it's a
Calafino,
Monday,
go drink a
we're
bottle
going to do
of
one
yourself.
for the road. A little toaster. A little toaster for the road. So thank you, Calafino.
Thank you,
Check
everybody.
out the website. They are doing free delivery within San Diego. Use the discount code PPUSA at checkout. And up above, there is a link to our Venmo and our PayPal. If you want to send us anything, we are super grateful. If you want to just comment on the video and just let us know you watched and what you thought.
You want to make fun
Thank
of
you
us
very
too?
much.
That's fine with us because we
Come
can't
on.
really hear you.
Let's get into some fire on Facebook because I got
Yeah,
nothing
why not?
better to do. All right, so tune in. Our schedules are Mondays, Wednesdays, and
We
Fridays
gotta get suited up for
on the
our
Quarantine
early
Network. So tune in, check us out. Thanks to Forrest for making our soundtrack for
Thanks,
us.
Forrest.
So we've got copyright. We can use it.
I can't take
Verbatim.
you seriously with your kitty cat face
Oh,
on.
I forgot this was even on.
Oh.
see how I look good. I look good. Thank you, everybody that's tuned
Everybody
in.
looks better with some whiskers.
That's right. Thanks, everyone that's tuned in. We will see
love
you
ya.
on Wednesday.
See you on Wednesday.
And
Stay
Paint
tuned.
Party USA, brought to you by Calafino. We'll see you soon.
Jalapeno
Thank you,
tequila.
everybody.
Thanks,
Wait, is it
guys.
going now?
Enjoy the rest
Hang
of your
on.
night.
It's going.
We'll see ya.
We're starting again from the beginning. All right. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. You don't look like you're ready to walk out of the bunker. I mean, I am.
I gotta go turn the camera off. So I'm doing something crazy.
Love you.